Bonjour mon petit chifle, Amber here, and welcome to my April Plan With Me bullet journal video. Just like in the first video, I want to start with a flip through of the previous month. If you recall, my March theme was Once Upon a Time, considering in March I went to the Once Upon a Time convention in Vancouver, which was amazing. In March, I also did a lot of reading. I read Turtles All the Way Down, A Wrinkle in Time, Water for Elephants, and I also listened to Misery a lot on the trip. Turtles All the Way Down was absolutely incredible. It's my favorite John Green book. Here's just a quick flip through of my weekly spreads. I still have no idea what's happening with these wannabe clouds, but I am quite fond of this clock tower, and I got to see the building it was CGI'd onto in Vancouver, and I love my entering Storybrooke sign. Also quite in love with my Dark One dagger. What you don't see, what cut off was my the second artwork that I added and my little monthly recap. I'll see if I can find a picture to insert. Okay, so when I first started bullet journaling in January, I already knew what my first spring month theme would be. I have been obsessed with Spring Awakening recently, specifically the Def West production of Spring Awakening, and I absolutely love the Song of Purple Summer. It's beautiful. It kind of captures the feeling of spring, or more so spring going into summer. The representation of new life, or like Austin McKenzie, who played Melchior, said, you have to go through the winter to get to the spring. I just thought that was really beautiful, and I love the lyrics of the song. So for this month, I just kind of wanted to capture the essence of Purple Summer. And for my opening page, I wanted a purple, a lilac, a lavender, it's almost the same color, weeping willow. I've always loved weeping willows. There were a few where I grew up, and I used to play under them and make clubhouses under the branches, I guess, until we found a cluster of spiders and ran for our lives. I'm still not very good at painting. I used to be a lot better when I was younger. That being said, I have really spent this year trying to get better into art, get more into it. I think I'm making progress. So now I am mixing my purple with white to make it the right lavender lilac color, and I am just painting over the tree trunk. I've let it dry, obviously, to bring my willow to life. I also started by taking the dark purple and painting little streaks to kind of define the tree, and I'm just going over it with this fan brush, doing the same thing again just for definition. I also took the dark sepia brown after the tree trunk had dried, and I'm just drawing little lines throughout just for texture, to make texture. And after it's all dried, I'm going over I'm outlining it with my Tombow markers. What? Tombow markers. So one of my favorite parts, I wanted to draw a golden sunrise behind the tree, sort of like spring awakening. LOL, I'm hilarious. So I'm first going over my sketch with my golden mustardy Tombow, and then I'm going over that with my metallic gold marker. And I'm just adding a few more purple details just to add texture and definition to our weeping willow. And here we see me taking a picture of my artwork because I'm actually really proud of it. And the last bit I'm going to do is just to add the lyrics, and for this month I took obviously my lyrics from Song of Purple Summer, and it's I will sing a song of purple summer, all shall know the wonder of purple summer. And truly, if you have never seen Song of Purple Summer performed from the Deaf West production of Spring Awakening, you're honestly missing out. It's one of the most stunningly beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. Okie doke, so I am now just gluing that into my bullet journal, just using a basic glue stick because my art tape thingy, can't remember what it's called right now, broke. So awesome. It broke while I was in Vancouver. And I'm just gonna sit one of my Bath and Body Works candles on top of it just to weigh it down and make sure it all glues properly. So for the second part of the opening welcome page, I am just drawing these purple flowers, lilac, lavender inspired flowers, just with my Tombow markers, coloring them in. And I'm honestly so pleased with how this whole opening spread turned out. I'm using that goldenrod Tombow again to just write hello April, and that handwriting, I'm impressed. So you really don't need to see me draw another calendar, so I'm just gonna skim through that really fast. Evidently, I can only write April in that calligraphy handwriting, so cool. Now I'm just writing in some important dates this month, like my mom's birthday, my sister's birthday, Easter. As far as my April YouTube tracker, I've started a new thing where I do sort of a graph where I list my video ideas, and then have a space to mark off when they have been filmed, when they've been edited, and when they've been uploaded. And I've sort of done the same thing for Etsy also, where I write down the candle idea or the title of the candle, when it's been poured, when it's been labeled, and when it's been put up on the shop, and just drawing a quick little purple candle. Alright, so next is my monthly reading, my TBR, and this month I actually decided to get really artistic, and I am drawing a little, it's not a stack because it's standing up, but a little, sort of like a little mini bookshelf with the number of books I plan on reading, and I'm just going to write the titles of said books on the spines of the books, and my plan is to color them in as I finish reading them. So this month I want to read Sight Witch by Susan Dennard, Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi, To Kill a Kingdom by Ali Christo, The Power by Naomi Alderman, and yeah, you're seeing that right, Twilight by Stephanie Meyer. I've been meaning to reread it for ages, and yeah. And then for my favorite songs of the month, I'm just drawing a little cassette tape, which is super cute. Obviously, I am a 90s kid, so I will always embrace a cassette tape. And then, yeah, under that, I will just list the songs that I'm loving throughout April. Here's where I just realized that I was writing March instead of April, so I'm just gonna wipe that out really quick. While that's drying, I am just setting up my fitness tracker, which is exactly the same as last month, so you don't really need to see that either. And then on the back of that page where I usually will put the what I look like this month, I kind of wanted to have a place to track my steps. So I drew this cute pair of sneakers, or they're Chucks basically. And then I drew like a path, sort of like a board game almost, where I will color in the corresponding colors for the steps that I make. And also drew this little, what is this called? The bike, the gym bike, because I intend to go to the gym this month. Will that happen? Who knows? Stationary bike, that's what it's called. And for my savings tracker, I'm drawing a cute little piggy bank. It's really cute. And just like last month, putting the lines that will track how much I need to save. Okay, so here we are. Now we're up to my first weekly spread of April. Picking colors. I went with little sunbursts to indicate the day. Those are big and messy and, well, yeah, like me. And then in the center, I just drew more of those wannabe lavender flowers. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this, but oh well, what are you gonna do? Okay, so here's a final look through of my April bullet journal. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you like me, feel free to subscribe. All my places are down below, so you can follow me and I'll follow you back, and we can be buds, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.